beautiful soul. This is Rochelle with the Healing Rose, and today we're taking a look at the Angelic Activations Oracle by Kyle Gray. The artwork is by Jessica Tuminello. Maybe I'm saying that right, maybe I'm not. So 44 cards, and it says receive instant guidance from the angels with the Angelic Activations Oracle. This 44 card oracle deck is an accessible tool that acts as a bridge between Earth and the celestial realms so that you can obtain direct insight from the angels guiding your way. Intuitively choose which angel has a message for you and then turn over the card to receive immediate support in your life. Okay, so we're using a different artist than the last oracle that came out just a month or two ago. It seems like it was not that long ago. All right, so we have a glossy box, which means the box is almost impossible to get apart when it's brand new. It says, I activate my angelic connection. Thank you, angels, for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen. All right, so this is one that came in the Hay House card club or card deck club that they have, and they send you 2 full-size oracles and then a small one, which was this little pocket size. All right. Okay. Oh, they don't have backs. That's really interesting. Interesting choice. Okay. Angels on my left, angels on my right. I'm protected by love. I am guided by light. Well, this is an interesting choice to make. Let me see what I think of the cards. I am not a fan of glossy decks in general, and this is a glossy deck. All right, and then the backs. So we don't have card backs. So in essence, you don't even need this when this happens, right? So what do we have in here? We have Earth Guardian. Let me see, where's Zadkiel? I'm assuming the back of the book. Zadkiel. So we have a little bit more about the Archangel and a little bit of extra guidance. And the activation is the same. Okay. So there's a little bit more information given on each card if you want a bit more in depth in here. I don't know if it's going to be a deck I'm going to use, but let's take a look at it. I wasn't, you know, I love a lot of Kyle's work, but I'm not always a fan of Kyle's oracles. So let's just take a look. So we have the Air Guardian. This is, yep, Ariel. We have Azrael. So, I mean, I'm kind of starting to recognize them because if you know Kyle's decks, you know there's a lot of staring faces, and so there seems to be a tendency to have a lot of the same looking faces for the same angels. Cherubim. So he's added some extras, so it's not just archangels. We have all the angel, different aspects, the cherubims, dominions. We have some guardian angel energy, Earth Mother. Okay. Elohim. Faith. It's quite different from a lot of the cards that he's put out, but again, sort of the same in that we have these just faces looking at you. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if this is going to be one that I'm going to be using. The artwork is beautiful. I don't know that it's something necessarily that will work with doing readings, or if it's something I might use for myself. This may be one that I pass along to a new home. It is beautiful. I mean, I can't deny that the artwork is quite lovely. Some of the faces a little bit less stern, almost a smile there. All right, so we have Orion, powers, principalities, interesting. Raguel, that's Raphael. This is Metatron. No, Raziel. Sandalphon. Okay, Seraphim. Shekinah. Sky beings. Okay. All right. Star beings. Interesting that he's added the little alien in here. Thrones. Universal energies. Uriel. The violet flame. Okay. Water guardian. And Zadkiel. All right. So let's see. Yeah, if I'm really honest, I don't know if this is actually going to be a card deck that I'm going to keep and use, but let's see what the shuffle is like. So it's interesting because it doesn't seem like it has the same kind of bounce to it that a lot of Hay House cardstock has. I think it's really interesting that they've chosen to go glossy, because generally, oh yeah, glossy decks do not have as much. Yeah, they definitely stick. They don't shuffle as well. I find they're highly reflective on camera. I tend not to use them. How can you pick a card without knowing what it is after you've used this deck a dozen times? You're just going to be like, oh, I just want to see what Archangel Michael has to say to me again today. And that's the card you just pull all the time. Do you shuffle until something comes out? This is kind of my, maybe it's like the same pet peeve that I have with rock pools. I'll just take that one. With rock pools, pocket size, because, or maybe it's Blue Angel that does them. Who does the, yeah, I guess it is Blue Angel. They're pocket decks. They have the words on the back and the pictures on the front. And after a while, you're not drawing randomly anymore, you know? Okay, so let's go Air Guardian. Take time to breathe. Slow down and breathe. Take time to reflect before proceeding further. You are allowing your past experiences to influence your current behaviors, and there is another way forward. You are being reminded to stay high vibration in your actions and choices. Refrain from reacting, for this will only delay your progress and healing. Love is the way. And the activation, I breathe with ease, knowing angels are with me. So what does the guidebook say? All right, Air Guardian. That's funny because it's like the first, it is the first card in the deck. That's funny that fell out. Okay, the Air Guardian card represents the angels of the air element. In many spiritual traditions, air is all about thought, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. These angels can help us overcome any thoughts that have interrupted our inner peace or thoughts relating to the past that have come back to haunt us. By connecting with these guardians, we can be supported in being clear-minded and focused so we can live in a way that feels aligned and aware. The extra guidance. Angels are trying to catch you before you make any choices or take any actions you later regret. When you get overwhelmed or angry, you can find yourself making choices that are ego-led rather than heart-led, and this is something that you are supposed to heal in this lifetime. Take a moment to breathe and settle your nerves before you make any decision. When you are rested, you will have a clearer vision of the best way forward. The activation, I breathe with ease, knowing angels are with me. So it's an interesting concept to work in this way. I don't know that this is going to necessarily be, is this really going to be a deck that I use a lot or a little? I find it really interesting that there is a little alien in here as well. Like the little, what was he, a little blue alien? That's kind of really amusing to me. In how interesting, like, how is that an angelic activation? I find that really curious. It's quite interesting. It's quite an interesting inclusion in an angelic activation oracle, I have to say. So yeah, this is it's definitely a different approach to an oracle for him. I'm not 100% sure that this is something that I'll use. It might be something where I let people just, you know, draw out and have a little message for themselves, and they can just read that message when I have a booth or something. But maybe it will stay with me. Maybe it will go. I'm not 100% sure. But it's definitely an interesting approach, and I think I might read a little bit more in the guidebook later. So there we go, our first look at Kyle Gray's new Angelic Activations Oracle. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day and an amazing week. Take care.